Hey there, this is Hank the Handyman. Hey, I just wanted to go over with you the installation of the Nash fuel propane regulator install. I've got it put in now, and I want to show you how that works. But before I do, Nash Fuel has been working with me to come up with a much smaller venturi than the one that comes with it originally, which is 5/8 of an inch thick. So Jerry at Nash Fuel has been great to come up with a 1/4 inch size venturi that fits right inside the housing so that you don't have to make any modifications to the generator housing. So let me just quickly show you what that looks like. But before I do, I wanted to show you, I mounted the regulator right here on the side by using just 4 screws, and you want to mount it somewhere, so I figured this would be the best location. Notice too how I set up the bracket so that it'll come out just a little bit, and then I modified some spacers down at the bottom here so that you have enough room to get your hand back here so that you can give it the prime when you get ready to start it. The other thing that I did was, rather than cutting holes in here, I left the door off for checking your oil, and then that way you don't void your warranty by making any cuts into the casing here. And it works out pretty good. I've already unscrewed this, so let me just show you real quick what that looks like inside here. And then I also, to make this more solid, I've got a couple pieces of strap metal here in the back side to make it just a little bit more stable, so you don't end up breaking your plastic on your casing here. So then what you do is you just run up your hose up through here, and this is your venturi. Again, this is the 1/4 inch venturi that replaced the 5-inch venturi. Now in doing that, the great thing is this housing for your filter now all goes back into place, and you have room without cutting this out. And so again, thanks to Jerry and Nash Fuel for coming up with that modification for my Predator 3500. So what I'm going to do now is let's just put this on for a moment, and I'll get that screwed on later. So let's just go ahead and give it a shot. Again, you prime it when you're using propane. And also a side note, when you use the conversion kit, like I've done, you can still use regular gas, either way. So it makes it now a dual purpose generator. This is great for camping now. Don't have to worry about liquid gas, just with the propane. So here, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to prime it a couple times. Then you turn it over to run. When you're using propane, you don't use the start, you just put it to run because you're not going to choke it. And then hit this your starter a couple times. And then I'll get that screwed back down. So there it goes. I've hooked up a pipe gun to it. And you can hear where it's under load. Runs perfect, just like you get on gas. So I hope that helps you Predator owners. I would recommend getting with Nash Fuel. You can order the kit from Amazon, and I believe that Jerry and them are going to have that 1/4 inch adapter as a backup for those of you that have the Predator generator, so you don't have to make a bunch of modifications. So this is from Hank the Handyman. Good camping.